Hello, and welcome back to Funnelheads. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be going over everything that's included in your cruise fare on the MSC Seascape, or what I would like to say, free. Now we're going to go over the food, the entertainment, the drinks, literally everything that you can think of that's included in your cruise fare. If you like these type of informational cruise videos, cruise news, vlogs, anything cruise related, consider subscribing, liking the video, sharing with family and friends. We appreciate it. Let's get right into today's video. Now, one thing about MSC Cruises is that you get to pick your experience when booking your cruise. There are several different experiences to choose from. The basic experience is Bella, followed by Fantastica, Aurea, and then the MSC Yacht Club. Now, this video, everything that's included in your cruise fare, is just going to be the most basic experience. If you want to know all about the different experiences, I have a separate video for that. I'll link it in the description box so you can check that out as well, because you do get other things that are included, of course, in your cruise fare. Of course, you know, the higher experience, typically the more that you're going to pay for your cruise and your cabin, all that good stuff. Now let's get started with everyone's favorite category of what's included in your cruise fare, starting off with food. Now for food, starting in the main dining room for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For dinner, you would have a designated time dining, whether it's early or late time dining. Now for dinner in the main dining room, we thought was excellent. The service was wonderful, and there was a variety of different dishes. Some of the things that you can expect to have, of course, salad, soup, breads, pasta dishes, the surf and turf, swordfish, mussels, shrimp, and meatloaf. For dessert, they had baked Alaska as well as the cheesecake. Of course, they have many different other items, as you can see in some of the example menus that we got on our 7-night cruise, but these are just some of the ones that really stood out for us. Now let's move upstairs to the buffet, which is really unique to MSC Cruises because they are open 20 hours a day, not quite 24, but 20 hours a day. You could pick all different types of things to eat. Now with MSC Cruises, unlike, you know, ships like Carnival Cruises, they don't have like a separate deli, pizza, none of that. It's all located at the buffet, and it's kind of broken down into groups in the buffet. So starting off, they have the meat carving station, a kids area, which I gotta tell you, the kids area is fantastic. It has its own line and all different types of kids items like chicken tenders, different desserts, fruits, mac and cheese, pizza, literally anything a kid could want, it would be there, and only kids are allowed. They get to go through real quick, grab what they want, and sit down. It is a wonderful idea. I wish some of the other cruise lines would do that. They also have a takeaway area, so meaning like quick things like burgers, stuff like that, dessert area, pasta area, daily specials, a wellness area, ethnic area, special diets like gluten-free diets, for example, Mediterranean, and an international section. So they have lots of different options in the buffet. You shouldn't go hungry. The buffet on our cruise was kind of hit or miss. It looked amazing. You know, like everything that you looked at looked fresh and really good. A lot of the times though, we had issues with it just coming out really bland. Like again, it looked good. It was almost like this mirage. Looked good, but didn't taste good at the end. We did find certain things and areas that we really did enjoy, but for the most part, it was kind of like that across the board, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, their cheese selection was fantastic. My wife, Michelle, loves her cheeses, and she literally had the best time of her life in that area. Also, the desserts, shout out to the dessert area, especially for breakfast, like the donuts and different pastries were excellent. Now, speaking of breakfast, it is of course different from the lunch and dinner areas. So what you can find for breakfast, again, is donuts and pastries, custom omelets, eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, yogurt, and fruit, just to name a few. Now that's really all that's included as far as food goes on MSC. Let's get into the next category, which is going to be your drinks. And I always say when I do these videos is that the drink section or category is by far the weakest across all the cruise lines. So this is going to be real quick. Now they have iced tea as well as hot tea. They also provide, of course, your tea bags, lemons, things of that nature. You also have your coffee, whether it's regular or decaf. They also provide like the syrup mixes, like the French vanilla, hazelnut. I don't like those though. I enjoy like the actual creamers, so I buy the like individual little cups of creamers, bring them on. I put them in like a little Tupperware and tape them so that way like I don't have a creamer sticky mess in my luggage to go to, you know, if they pop open or whatnot. They also provide different types of milk, whether it's regular milk, chocolate milk, lemonade, water, and juices. And the juices can kind of vary from time of day as well as ship to ship. And that, unfortunately, is everything that's included in your cruise fare as far as the drinks go. Let's move to our next category, which is going to be the entertainment on board. Now, some of the entertainment that you're going to see on the Seascape is going to be in the atrium. They have live music as well as mini games like Battle of the Sexes. In Cora Theater, you can see shows like Dreamscape, comedy shows, variety shows, talent shows. Now in Times Square, which is an excellent venue, you can see the dueling pianos. Now in Le Cabaret Rouge, you have the circus shows, singing, juggling, silent disco is held here, as well as aerialists and contortionists. Now leading up to Le Cabaret Rouge, you have the Boulevard de Cabaret. I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing these right, by the way. You'll have to give me a pass. This area is really cool though, and I would put it under entertainment because it entertained us all cruise long. It's just this area that has like a hot air balloon that you can take pictures with a screen in the background. The screen changes like over city and different landscapes. We had tons of pictures with it. Not only that, but they have this amazing hallway that's all lighted up. It's kind of like if you've ever been in the Ripley's museum where you go through like this hallway and it's kind of like trippy and it makes you feel weird. It reminds me of like that. But really spectacular. Again, our little one wanted to go through that like every day, every night. So I put it under entertainment. You know, you could put it elsewhere. That's fine. Moving on, you have the Loft Cafe where they hold live music. The Sports Bar, of course, they hold live sports there as well as pre-recorded sports. Uptown Lounge, karaoke. Now, if you are looking for live music, look no further. You can see live music at the atrium, near the marina pool where a steel drummer would typically play, Uptown Lounge, Loft Cafe, and again, the Times Square where you will typically have 2 piano players playing, sometimes just the one, but a great venue. Also around the ship, you'll have trivia at various points in the day, as well as quizzes like Name That Tune. And finally, one of our favorite things on board the Seascape, we did miss a couple of these, unfortunately, because of the weather in Miami was just no good. It literally torrential rained on us the first day, so we did miss the sail away party, but the deck theme parties were fantastic. The ones that we did attend were the White Night as well as the Snow Party, and again, they were some of the best deck parties that we've ever been to, you know, sailing on a cruise. So highly recommend that you check those out on your MSC Seascape cruise. Now let's move on to the different activities that are included in your cruise fare, starting off with the water slides, which were fantastic on the Seascape. I tried them out, I believe all of them personally. I went down with my son in the double tube one. That was our favorite water slide. I swore there was like music music playing as we were going down. It was all lighting up. I think I have a video of it. If I do, I will show you. Definitely try them out. The height on the water slides that are required are a little bit taller than some of the other cruise lines. So if you have like a toddler or a kid that might be just a little short, just note that they may not be able to go down some of these. But if they are a little short, don't worry, they do have the Pirate Cove Aqua Park, which if I saw this thing growing up when I was little, I would have literally lived in this place. An amazing area that is pirate themed, has a kiddie pool, the bucket that splashes, different types of water guns that are mounted where you can squirt. As parents, we were squirting our own kid, but the kids can squirt each other. Just an amazing area. They could live there all day, and I know our son, who was 6 at the time, he loved going there. Now around the ship you also have different pools, whether it be the Jungle Pool, Infinity, the adults only pool, or Long Island, which is kind of the main pool on board. All 3 of these pools were fantastic, some of the best that we've seen, on cruises. Now another huge one that's included if you're a parent or bringing aboard children is daycare. Now we're not going to go into all the details on what's included, with daycare. We'll do a separate video on that in the near future. Just know that it is included. At night there is a little bit of an upcharge if it's late night, but our son absolutely loved camp on this ship, and it was nice that we knew he was enjoying himself and we could enjoy ourselves. Now also included is going to be the gym or fitness area on board, which this area was amazing on the Seascape. One of the best gyms that we've ever been to, or I should say my wife has been to. I did not go to the gym. I walked through it just to see, how great it was in case one day I did want to go, but vacation is no gym for me. Moving on, you have the different bridges, like the Infinity Bridge, located on the port and starboard side. This is basically a clear walkway. You walk over it and it goes right over the ocean and the decks below. A little nerve-wracking if you are afraid of heights. I am, still did it, awesome time. The waterfront boardwalk was one of our favorite areas. It's basically just this massive promenade area, open deck. Lovely to walk in the mornings when the sun is rising or setting. Great for pictures, just an amazing area. We also enjoyed the panoramic lift, which is literally an elevator, all glass though, and it's all the way on the aft of the ship, so you get these amazing views of, just the views around you, whether you're at a destination or just looking at the sea. We rode it a couple of times just because it was just a magnificent sight, so I wanted to include it here. And the last handful of activities, you have aerobics, stretching, dance classes, mini golf, ping pong, foosball, soccer, basketball, and the scavenger hunts that are available. And finally, we have the other category of what's included in your cruise fare. This is going to be, of course, your cabin, room, stateroom, whatever you want to call it. Of course, you are going to pick that as you book, but that room is going to be included in the cost of your fare. You're going to have your in-room service, so your room gets cleaned once a day. On the Seascape, you have a button on your wall as you walk out of the room or walk in the room, whichever way you're going, which as you leave the room, you basically hit a button that says, you're out for the day, please clean my room. They are like magicians, I swear. Literally, we would hit the button and sometimes I would go like breakfast or something. I would come back because we forgot, whatever, sunglasses, sunscreen, and the room would already be done. We were gone for like 10 minutes. I don't know how they do it. Amazing though. And finally, your destinations are going to be included in your cruise fare. Now, what you do at these destinations could be a lot more. However, there's always, ways to do things on the cheap, and we can discuss that in a later video. One thing I did want to say is Ocean Key, which is MSC Cruises' private island. The Seascape does go there all the time. This is a really amazing destination, and you literally could do nothing there and not spend a dime. Also, their drink package works on their private island, which with other cruise lines it does not. So that's a huge bonus. You can literally go to the beach all day, enjoy yourself, use the drink package, and just have a great relaxing day. Now that is everything that I could think of on the MSC Seascape. If there's something that I missed, put it in the comment section below so you can help me out, as well as other guests that are going to be going on this ship. Now, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, consider subscribing if you like informational cruise videos, vlogs, cruise news, and so much more. Share with family and friends. Hopefully we'll see you right back here in the next video or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.
I woke up with the sun today, rolled out of bed and said, I'm gonna have some fun today, and that's just what I did. The birds were singing, come outside, I felt giddy like a kid. If life is like a swimming pool, I'm jumping in. We got the perfect summer day, so put me in your plans. You know that this doesn't happen every day, so everybody clap your hands. 'Cause when we raise on high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. I woke up feeling good today, my journey has begun. I gotta give a shout out to the green grass and the sun. It's a long way off, a tricky shot, but I know it can be done. Another day, another game, another hole in one. Yeah, we got the perfect summer day, so put me in your plans. You know that this doesn't happen every day, so everybody clap your hands. 'Cause when we raise on high, every hand in the sky, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. Shout it out, make some noise, make it loud, soaking up the lovely weather, everything just comes together. Lift them up, all the hands, all at once, we're the super fans, feeling grand in the grandstands. And keep them there, all the hands in the air, we're wishing it could last forever, baby, put your hands together. The weather's just so fine, wish I could bottle time, 'cause if you only pause